I've got a pretty interesting conversation planned for us today. I'm here partially to throw myself under the bus and also with an invitation for you. And I know that's an interesting combination. My name is Kim Ward. I am a sales sister insider, so if you see that SSI, that's what that means. I am a certified master life and business coach. I help female entrepreneurs literally destroy the mental barriers that are keeping them stuck. I help you find your fire and kick ass so that you can make decisions that move you closer to your goals instead of feeling defeated, instead of sleepwalking through your day, because that was me at one point. I'm here to help you stay ahead of social media. And there might be a point in your business where you have been absolutely exhausted with social media. And I'm going to tell you a little story. True. Do I have permission to be fully transparent with you? Because usually I don't ask. I'm just like full blown, like brutal, authentic, totally transparent. I have been mindset coaching, building your confidence, literally kicking your ass, and then you come out on the other side like not just a caterpillar, but a caterpillar that will like suck up every motherfucker around it, right? Because that's how confident and excited you are. That's how passionate you are. And it's almost like, what's that movie where they call her the Mockingjay and then she comes out and spins and like her dress is on fire? That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. That is what I want for you. So when the mindset is kind of falling apart, you don't show up authentically, right? You don't show up to attract the people who are most likely to follow you long term.
Like a Mockingjay.
You're looking for longevity. You're looking for good engagement with your social media audience, because when you build that connection, those are the people that they feel that they like you, they know you, they trust you just in how you're showing up, how you're speaking, your body language, the kind of posts and things that you're sharing, right? If you're doing Facebook Lives, you're giving them an opportunity to see you and make that determination. So funny enough is I've been doing the mindset coaching for years now. I hired a business coach like a year and a half ago, and I was told that mindset and confidence wasn't tangible and that no one's gonna buy it, right? So I pivoted. I'm the girl who made over six figures made six figures 100% on Facebook last year. 2020, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I retired my husband, not because we had to, not because he lost his job, not because we were forced to, because I grew my business online to a very healthy place where we decided, hey, you're not working anymore, and allowed him to come home and be a part of our crazy farm and our 6-year-old daughter and our elderly parents who we both care for, who are, here with us, but in their own little homes. He's a part of our everyday active lives. And I did that because of social media, because I had to figure that out. And so I decided, well, if mindset and confidence isn't tangible, if no one's ever going to buy that, I will share the social media piece. And here's what happened, and here's what I want for you. I burnt out. I burnt the hell out. All right? How many of you are willing to admit that when it happens? I burnt out. Why? Because I was not in alignment with my passion, with what set me on fire, with what I do. I allowed somebody else's opinion to dictate how I pivot in my business, in my life, and that left me miserable. I was making money, but I was miserable. I realized if I'm going to be happy, I've got to get back to do what I do and let the experts do what they do. And so that's the piece of me that I'm going to throw under the bus, is that I crush it when it comes to mindset, helping you find your fire, helping you step out in poise and confidence, really healing from the past stuff so that you don't take that with you. Because when that up here, that big piece of fat between our ears isn't right, we don't show up. Not only do we not show up authentically, but we don't do the things we know we're supposed to do. You talk yourself out of it so easily. You're outside looking for external acceptance. So that fear of judgment, the fear of really being seen, the fear of failure, maybe the fear of success, all of that comes creeping in, and those limiting beliefs take over, right? I don't want that for you. So Kim, what the hell does that have to do with social media? If you understand that, you're able to show up authentically, vibrantly, passionately, and whoever follows you, they're going to follow you for a long time because they felt that connection, right? If you are afraid of being found, compare-itis, fear of judgment, all that stuff we talked about, if you're showing up as an inauthentic person, it's only a matter of time before you're like, F this, I got to get back to me. And that's what I just did, right? That's what I'm telling you. And so all of those people that you've built a following with, they're thinking like, what? This chick just pivoted. Like, who is this now? That's not the person I've been following for the past year. No, sorry, boo. It's not, because I was not being me, right? That's what I want you to know and feel. So when you're showing up on social in such a way, you have that longevity. You have that super fan base that they will follow you anywhere. But what happens when Zuckerberg or TikTok or YouTube decides that they don't like your political views, they don't like the language that you're using on social media, and bam, your social media accounts are shut down? Damn. I think I've seen people in this group, if I'm not mistaken. One woman was building on a business page, a Facebook business page, and it was totally shut down overnight. And she was asking for people to follow her because now she had to rebuild her primary source of income. Last week in this group, I shared with you a webinar helping you understand the leverage, the potential, the magic, the pizzazz behind email marketing. And when I said to you I was going to throw myself under the bus, and I also had an invitation for you, it's a double-edged sword, right? It really is. So we pivoted, we came full circle, and here we are. So if your accounts were to get shut down, no matter how authentic you're showing up, you finally have that bravery, the confidence, like I said, that poise, that pizzazz to show up as you. But then you find out that, oh snap, Zuckerberg didn't like what I said, so my social media account is shut down. How do I reach my audience now? Because going into Facebook groups and saying, hey, please like and please follow me because I'm desperate, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. It's not an effective strategy or tactic, I should say. It's very short term. It's very much, grunt work. When you build an email list, and this is what I'm learning, this is the part that's throwing myself under the bus for you, because I want to learn, and I want to learn with you on how to launch and grow and really produce a high quality email list so that, hey, you're not pigeon-toed to just social media. The trends will stress you out. The changes will stress you out. And let's face it, we're constantly comparing how many views, how many likes, how many this, how many that. We're not stopping to realize this is a space of quality. I might have small followers, but they're engaged. They buy when I make an offer, right? That's the stuff that matters. So you can do the same thing with your email list. And we are learning together from the industry's best. So right now, I've got a small email list. It's only around 500 people, super, super small. And my open rate sucks. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you why. You remember me telling you about the past year and a half, how I've been living really inauthentically, totally out of alignment with my passion, my love, what I can do. I look at those business tasks, and maybe you do too, right? It's okay. This is a safe space. That I'm like, oh, I hate writing an email. But yet I'll go to Facebook and pour my heart out in a post or a Facebook Live. When it comes to email, I never treat that the same way. So I'm looking at email as like, this is just something I got to check off, right? There's my dry erase board. It tells me, hey, Kim, you've got to email this many times this week. And so I just check it off as a thing to do, a thing to get done. So when you look at it that way, it becomes very low quality and just another task to complete. Well, my bad. I have not been serving that audience that I work so hard to grow over on that email list. It has become kind of a pitch fest. I'm not going to lie. But I need you to understand this, because if you are growing an email list and you're finding that your open rates suck, right? You're not sure what to write about. You're trying to figure out, how can I write a compelling subject line that's going to trick people into opening my email? When you learn from the best in the industry, you don't have to trick anybody to do anything. When you're in alignment, when you're being authentic, you're building an audience that really wants to hear from you. Whether you have one leg, peg leg, purple hair, you're an alien, they want that because that's who they signed up with. They don't want someone pretending to be something they're not. Be you, boo. That's the step number one. Number two is, if you're not growing an email list yet, honestly, why not? I just want to know, why is it something that you feel has been dead? Because I've had people tell me email marketing is dead, and then I've showed them my mentor who has made 6 figures in one day from her email list. And that's the person that we're learning from together. So it's awesome when you can open up your computer or your phone and write a letter, right? I've been watching her and studying her and looking at her emails, and I feel like it's more of a pen pal. Did you ever have a pen pal back in elementary school? That was pretty fun because you spoke from the heart, right? They were authentic conversations, not something you had to go Google, not something you had to go find out what's trending right now and that's what I'm going to talk about. You just spoke from the heart. And when you're showing up authentically, as we've previously discussed, you know that when it comes from your heart is still going to be in alignment with those audience members who have said, yes, I'd like to be on that email list because I know what you're going to share. I know the type of content that's coming from you, and that's what I'm signing up for. So you can speak from your heart. You can tell a tale. You can tell a story. Bring me on your journey. And then maybe sprinkle a small offer or a little upsell or some kind of monetization opportunity, and bam, you're monetizing your list. You're leveraging your time, and you're emailing, boom, your entire audience at once. There's so much value here. And yeah, I've told you that I suck at email. Not gonna lie. But I've also told you I made 6 figures just on Facebook alone last year. So when you're willing to accept the things that you're not great at, you know damn well there's something that you're amazing at. So don't judge yourself based on what you're not good at. I was able to make over $60,000 in just 4 months last year during a pandemic on Facebook. But I suck at email. Not only am I a client, but I'm also the president. So if you're ready, excited, willing to leverage your time, to learn effective technique in growing and monetizing your email list, join me. There's no charge and there's no strings attached. Thank you for sharing some minutes with me today. I hope you got something out of this. And I really hope that if this is what you need at this point in your journey, you're going to tap that link All right. Again, my name is Kim Ward. It has been a pleasure, and I will see you around the community. Bye for now.